Hello again everyone, Brett back, Altitude Scale Modding with another Sprue review. This time Werk has something interesting. 2020 kit, new tool, Faun L900 hardtop including soft top, extra cab, 9-ton tank transporter truck, 2-in-1. Boom! 100% Werk production, 7 version markings including civil. Kit number 35001, tank not included. There are your civilian markings, which are very interesting. And of course your military markings. It's like a built-up version of the kit without paint. A little highlights and warnings. Alright. I looked at Werk for a while, so let's dig in and see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 sprues and 2 clear ones. Decals, instructions, and box. Let's just start. Well, there's 3 sprues in the wheels. Let's start there. Yep. So, 3 matching sprues. These are the kind of wheels that you put together stacked, and the lines are in the middle of the tread pattern, so they look good. So see what I mean? You're gonna put that one in line with that one, in line with this one, in line with that one, in line with that one, and then the end. Tires do have markings. Looks like it says Continental. It says Continental. Continental. And then the size of the wheel. So 3 of those for all your wheels. And I've done them with what is that? Mini art kit. They look good. Nothing to complain about. This sprue contains the bed, the bottom of the bed, top of the bed, soft top cab, instrument panel, fenders, and honestly, Sprue B, the wood grain, and the rivets or nails or screws, bolts, look very nice. No ejector pins in there. Turn it over. There are some on this side, but are you going to see them? And if so, they're not very deep. Take a little filling and sanding, and you're not going to sand away any detail. So it doesn't look like the wood grain goes through to the other side. Sides, here's the underside of the hood. As you can see, it's got ejector pin marks in there. Stay at the bottom for right now. Insides of various parts, insides the fenders. Also ejector pin marks. Flip it back over. There's your rear fenders. Your soft top's got nice detail. Your instrument panel, again, nicely detailed. Top of the hood, nicely detailed. There's good rivet detail around here. Looks like the firewall, I would think. And I'm thinking these are part of, maybe they're, I think they're the part of the tailgate. Okay. Next, let's look at some cab parts and some wheel hubs. I guess 2 sprues in it. Wheel hubs, part of the cab. Very nice lug nut detail in there. And drive axle detail. You got these massive sprue gates or ejection ports you're going to have to remove. See how tall they stand up. But this side, the working side, very nice. You know, you got dualies on there. That looks good. Now, the hard top, the front end, this is where the engine will sit. This is where the glass goes in. This is the back where the rear glass will go. Your doors are posable, looks like. And there's your mirrors. Be careful taking them off. And not sure what these other parts are. But again, big old fat ejector pin marks inside the top. Hopefully there's like something goes over that. There are these inside the doors, which again, it looks like you have detail inside the doors, so those are going to have to be cleaned up nicely. If you can cut them off flush and sand them, that would be the best. Your mirrors, not sure what those parts are. So, one side looks really good, one side does not. Mirrors look good on both sides. Alright. And we got the truck frame. In here by itself, you got the frame. And your front fenders, various other panels, your exhaust pipe does have a seam line. You just need to take a couple swipes with a sander or a scraper. But these look very good on the outside. Again, ejector pin marks all the way through. I'm not sure if you're going to see it or not, but those among you may clean them up. Again, inside the fender wells, ejector pin marks. These parts, these four have no ejector pin marks. This one has two there. This has none. So, looking pretty good. These are, as you can see, there, they look very straight, very even, which is good because sometimes you get frame parts that are a little warped in shipping. Here we have underneath engine detail. Does not look, you do not get full engine detail on this, which is why the hood doesn't matter if there's ejector pin marks in it. Alright, so get your steering wheel, drive lines, more of the soft top. Here's the under part of the engine and the transmission. Your grill front. Looks like two more mirrors. So, start with this side. So these nice little parts you gotta be careful taking off. Same with the steering wheel. It's got four around there you have to be careful with. Inside of your oil pan. Inside of all these parts. This looks like a door card because that looks like a window crank, which would help cover those ejector pin marks if there's two of them somewhere. I see one so far. Maybe only one door is supposed to be open. Parts to boxes. Again, there's a burr seam line on this drive line you have to clean up. this side. Again, pretty good, pretty good. There's your steering wheel with your finger holds in it. The inner side of your oil pan, transmission. There's that grill. A nice wash in there to look good. All right. Last two sprues look like they're matching. And they are. Again, your side panels for your bed are really nicely wood grained and bolted. Some more wheel hubs. Your leaf springs look really nice. All these tiny tie downs look really nice. This side of this sprue looks very good. Wood grain, no ejector pin marks, wonderfully detailed. Same again with these wheels and these leaf springs. Tie downs. Both sides of these. No ejector pin marks, wood grain. They did very good on these. Which makes sense because the bed's open. And you may throw a tank into it. Same with leaf springs. Both sides look amazing. Very good. Alright, two of those. So, that's it for the main sprues. Two sprues of clear parts, which there's no point getting out because they're flat. DOS Works says good flat clear parts. And then you got headlights. So, let's see what they give us in this. 4 extras. Bunch of brass rods in here, which I do not want to lose. So, you've got 6 brass rods, which I'm putting right back in the bag. Okay, decals. These are the main stencils, it looks like, in numbers. License plates. Cut very close, not a lot of carrier film. And you got your gauges on there too. This one looks to have all your civilian markings. Drawn by Hammond Studios. Those of you who speak German will understand these better than I do. More number plates. This must be entirely non-military on this sheet. Again, cut pretty close. Fred's kind of held together, so is Ragus Pilsner. I'm guessing that's a beer. So, good on those. You get this booklet here. Oops. In cooperation with Custom Scale, Hardtop Cab Addendum. A little bit about it. And warnings. So this got these sprues here. That's all it's showing. And those decals. So this must be for the civilian version. I don't know. We'll find out when we get to the other one. Your wheels, your tires, your frame, cab, page 9, step 3. So this is showing you substitute these parts for the old kit parts. So this, I'm sure, means this is for the civilian version. And the blues are things you have to substitute. And then your color schemes for your civilian versions. I do like that Frederick's Pilsner one, like the color. Of course, that machine and construction one looks pretty good too. They all look pretty good. There's color callouts for Frederick. Tammy, Mr. Hobby, Ammo, Vallejo, Humbrol, Mission Models. There's your color callout for the construction one. Same paints, different colors. And for the other one. And then a little bit about the guys running the company, it looks like. Okay, it's the addendum for the civilian. I guess that makes this for the military one. There's your color callouts. There's a historical summary on the truck. Tech specs. Some authentic photos. Sprue map. And then you're starting with the frame. Your bed. Differentials. Achtung! Rear suspension. Different ways, different springs for different loads. Unloaded, neutral, heavy. So if you're going to put a tank in it, use those springs. Front leaf springs, steering linkage. Your steering is to remain movable. Be very careful with the adhesive and wet only mark areas. So if you want your steering movable, pay attention. Cab. Chassis to cab. Hood assembly or bonnet. That one part I thought was a door card, is actually part of the hood. There's no engine, so you're going to put it all together. Box for the side. I love these instructions. It says rubber parts, but I didn't get any rubber parts. Yeah, I don't have any rubber wheels in mine. I have to check on that. Because apparently you're supposed to use rubber wheels for the military one and plastic wheels. But it doesn't show rubber wheels. I mean, it shows them, but there's a big X through them. Interesting. So, putting all the wheels, the fenders, the jack, front headlights and such, cab details, soft top and hard top, fender markers, roof bows. Oh, there's a jig to bend the brass to make the roof bows. That's what the brass rods are for. And they include a jig to help you do that. When not in use, the bows were stowed up there. Loading examples. Erica truck. Couple camo ones. And then more about the team that did it. And that is it. I'm a little confused about the rubber wheel thing. But, good looking kit. Lots of possibilities and potentials. So, thanks for watching. Sit your ass on the bench. Build a kit. Build it. Build this. It's different.